Hey everyone, I'm Bill and this is my airgun range. I'm back at the range today. I'm here again with my FX. This is the DRS Pro. It's 700mm barrel and 25 cal. This has the power kit in it. On the last video, I made a couple mistakes. I said that the DRS Pro has to come out of the chassis to tune. So I just want to clarify that right away in the video here. If you take a long 2.5mm Allen wrench, if you look on the side, on the left side, you see right here, see a little symbol for Allen wrench? You can take a 2.5 Allen wrench and you can stick it in here. It's a little bit difficult. You got to kind of look at it, get it in there, and you could do like 1/4 inch turns on the regulator with the that way. On the last video, I said it had to come out. On the video I watched with Matt Dubber, it was showing him taking it out of the chassis to tune it. So that's what I assumed he had to do, but FX got a hold of me and showed me that. So that's pretty cool. And then in the back here, you can adjust the hammer spring without taking it out of the chassis also. That's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit tight, but you can do it. So I made a mistake, so I'm just going to say that first thing here. I'm going to put this on the bench. I was shooting this today, a bunch of different slugs. I got a really good tune right now with some 44 grain slugs, some AVS 44 grain slugs. Let me put it on the bench, and we'll do some more talking. I'll be right back. Alright, so before I get shooting, I just want to show you something else. I got a couple other rifles here. I got the DRS. This is the classic 700mm barrel with the high power, the bigger plenum on there. This is a 22 cal. I'll be shooting this in some other videos. And I have the DRS classic with the 600mm barrel. This is in 25 cal. What I was doing before I got here, these can go, you can take these out. You can put them right in the Pro chassis, which is going to be pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot the 25 and the Pro for a little bit. Then I'm going to set up the 22 cal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the tungsten hammer in there, and I'm going to get the match grade trigger and put in the pin probe. And then this will be a Pro also when I stick it in the chassis. And then this gun here, I think I'm going to set up for some maybe for some pellets. And I'm going to make this into a Pro also. I'm going to have them all set up so I can put them right in this chassis. Just take them in and out. I'm not going to do it right now because with the Pro, with the gauge on that I put, you can't take it out of the chassis without taking the gauge off. So what I'll do is I'm going to shoot this for a while, then I'm going to set the whole thing up on the 22 cal next. I'll get that all set up like a Pro, and I'll shoot that for a little bit, and then I'll do some videos on the 500. So let me get these out of the way, and then we'll do some shooting with the 700mm 25 cal DRS Pro. So give me 1 second, right back. Alright, so you can go online and get all the specs to this DRS Pro, the 700mm barrel with the 25 cal and the other calibers like the 22. I put on the element optics. This is the Titan. This is a 5x25 on top, also with the cold shot. I was looking at what I thought I was getting for speeds, and with the Titan you can only get 26 mil of elevation, and for 500 yards it's going to be something like 36 mil, so I put the cold shot on to do that. So on the there's a lot of stuff online you can find out about this rifle, but there was a few things that that I found out myself. The big thing that I was real disappointed in the last video was the mag. So the mag won't take the real long slugs. So when I was measuring up, talking with Steve from AVS, we figured out that like 0.427s in length can fit in this mag. I have a good tune going with some 44s today, 44 grains. 48 grain will not fit. The bow tails that I use in my my Pantera, those are too long, those won't fit also. But I took with the pocket chronograph with a reg setting of 165 and the hammer set in from, if you take the hammer being flush with the outside, I got it 9.5 turns in, getting 995 feet per second. I just did that on the pocket chronograph. Let me put the picture of that on the screen. What did I do here? It was pretty good. Alright, so I had an average speed of 995, or actually 996, and only a spread of 2. When I got the rifle and checking the reg pressure, I was only at 140. Like I said, you can adjust the reg pressure in the chassis through that section there on the chassis, like I just did a second ago in the video. And doing some messing around, I went up to 150, went up to 160. Wasn't getting quite the speeds I want. I was hoping to get a little bit more speed out of this, which I was able to with the hammer, turned in a little bit more, but I wasn't getting very good consistency. So I got the reg now at 165. Like I said, I backed the hammer spring back a little bit, and now I got a really good tune. Like I said, I'm only getting a spread of for 5 shots, I'm getting a spread of 2, which is pretty darn good. I was getting like a spread of even 20 with the hammer tightened up a little bit more. I will do some more playing around with it, but I got it a good tune now, so I'm going to shoot it like this. I might try putting the regulator up a little bit more also, but the problem is I'm just barely getting a full mag with 12 shots with the at 165 with the setting I got it right now. So it fills up pretty quick. Like I said in the other video, you can only pump this up with the cylinder to 230 bar. There's going to be coming out with a carbon fiber cylinder that you can do up to 250, I'm told. So we'll see what happens with that. I'd like to get one if it comes in. So I'm not going to go over all the specs again on the rifle. You can look that online. I just wanted to show some of the stuff that that people aren't talking about online. And the other thing is that the plenum, the gauge that you put on there, you need to put that angle bracket on there, like a similar that you can put on the M3 is exactly the same bracket that goes on the Pantera also. But the kits that they're sending out, the screws for the angle bracket are too long. So either you have to trim the screws, make them smaller, get some shorter screws. What I did is I just added some washers to make them come out a little bit more, and that worked out pretty good. So let me get this aired up. I'll load up some slugs. I got it sighted in at 50 yards. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to reach all the way up to 500 yards. I'll go over the BC here in a minute, but I'll shoot a target at 50 yards. I got a balloon at 100, 200, 250, 300, 400, and 500. Let's see how far I can get out with a full set of mag, a full mag of 44 grain slugs, and we'll see if we can get out to 500 yards. If I don't get it with a full mag, I'll air up again, and we'll keep on shooting until I get that balloon at 500 yards. All right, so I'll load up and we'll do some shooting. All right, so I got 12 44 grain AVS slugs loaded in the mag. I'm just filled up with 230 bar of air in the cylinder. We'll start at 50 yards. I'll get the camera going here. Record. Are we recording? Here we go. All right, let's take 50 yards and I'll keep on moving the camera. The goal is to see if we can get out to 500 yards in 12 shots. If not, then I'll put some more in there and we'll see if we can get some balloons. If you look, the wind's blowing those flags on the 50 yards pretty good. It's about 10 to 15 mile-an-hour winds today. It's kind of coming at us on a little bit of an angle, so I'm going to have to make some adjustments for the wind as we go out farther. I got it on for the wind. It's right now 0, so we'll start at that, and I'll have to just change it as we get a little bit farther out. All right, so here we go, 50 yards. All right, we're going to go right to 100. We'll move the camera. Take that balloon at 100. Oh, I got to change my setting. Most of my rifles are about 0.2. Let's see what this is at 0.2. 0.21. There's 2.1. I'm not going to move anything for the wind right now, left or right. 0.2. And I'm using a BC of 0.103. I did that. I checked that at 300 yards to get my BC. So let's see if it's going to work out. All right. So take the balloon at 100. Quick shot. All right. Move right out to 200. See how close we can get. I might have to do a little adjustment for the wind left or right. Okay, balloon is gone at 200. We'll go out to 250. That would be 12.2. Just going to go one more to the left for the wind. Like I said, the wind's coming across a little bit. Let's see how that is there. Let's get the camera recording. All right, let's try 250. I don't remember if I cocked it or not. Okay, here we go. 250. See what we got to do for the wind here. Okay, I was a little bit to the right. I'm going to go one more to the left. Still a little bit to the right. Okay, there it is. So we're getting a little low on air already. All right, so we'll go to 300. 16.4. It's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.4. And we're going to go about 1 mil to the left because that wind's starting to catch it pretty good here. Let's move this to 300. All right, let's see what we can do at 300 yards. Here we go. Still recording. $300. There it is. Okay, balloon is gone at 300. Let's see what we got for. Do we got something at 400? All right, I got a balloon at 400 yards. Let's try 400 yards. 25.9. I'll start over so I don't make a mistake. 6, 12, 18, 24, 25.9. All right, and I'm going to go, let me just kind of do a calculation here. 2.7. I'm going to go another 5 to the left for that wind. Move the camera. All right, let's try 400 yards. See what it's going to look like. Might have to make an adjustment for the wind here. The wind's kind of coming at us, so it might affect the elevation a little bit too. I might be a little bit low. Didn't see it. Okay, just to the left of it. Didn't see it again. Not seeing my shots. All right, so we fell off the reg at 300 yards. We'll make the attempt at 400, but I wasn't able to get it because I didn't have enough air in there. So let me top this back off. Make an attempt at 400 again. One nice thing is that this tank fills up really quick. All right, another 12 in here in the mag. Let's go back to trying to get 400 yards. Get the camera going. Okay, we're recording at 400 yards. Let's even see if we can see the impact. Oh, bounced it. Okay, balloon is gone. It's taking some shots there because of the wind. Okay, we still got plenty for the 500. It's going to be a little difficult to get 500 with this wind, but let's see what we can do. Let's move this camera a little bit. All right, 500 yards is 37.4. I probably should just fill it up with air again and do a full slug because I got a feeling, a full mag, because I got a feeling it's going to take all the shots with this wind here, but let's try it. All right, 6. Go back to 0, I screwed up. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 37.4, and I'm gonna go another 5 to the left for this wind here. Let's see if I put in the calculation. 3.6 I'm actually at 3 to the left. I'm gonna go another 5. See if it's gonna go with what my my calculation. If I put the wind on that angle here, we'll see what we're gonna do. All right, so let's try 500 yards recording. All right, let's see if we can even see the impacts. Here we go. Oh, just underneath it, and there's a deer. A deer just stuck his head up at right behind that mound there. You see him? All right, get out of the way, deer. All right, that's pretty cool. That deer, I had to wait for him to get out away from that the target there, but he ran off. All right, so let's try another attempt at 500 yards. Here we go. Deer is definitely gone. I don't see him. Didn't see it. There it is. Balloon is gone. It took a few shots because of the winds here, but and the deer flustered me a little bit, so I had to wait for him to go. But let's see. Let's go back to 300 yards. I got a can. All right, so let's bring it into 300 yards. I got a Coke can at 300 yards. Let's see what 300 yards would be. 16.4. Start at the beginning. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16.4. Make a little adjustment for the wind. The wind slowed down a little bit. Okay, this is going to be an estimate for 300 yards. Get the camera going. The can is right between the 300 and the 12 by 12 piece of steel. Let's take a shot here. We'll have to probably make a little correction left or right. Let's see where we're at. Come on. Where are you? 300 yards. There it is. Oh, right in front of it. It's a hair low. Oh, just to the left of it. Son of a bitch. Come on. There it is. When you get this kind of breeze, it moves the slugs around pretty good. I normally shoot bow tails, and they work a little bit better in the wind than these standard slugs. But 44 is shooting pretty good. What I'll do is next time I'm out here, I'm going to shoot some groups at 100 yards. Actually, I'll do some groups at 100, maybe 200 yards, and we'll see what we can do with that. But overall, I'm really happy with this rifle now. If you watched my last video, I was not too happy about a few of the things that I didn't like on the rifle, but I worked through them. If I had the slugs last time, I would have shot it and been happy. Everything about this rifle feels really, really good. The trigger is great. It's got a match grade trigger. This chassis is what really makes the rifle. I mean, it really feels like a precision rifle. I mean, it feels so good. 995, a little bit slower than I wanted to be shooting, but for these slugs, they seem to be shooting pretty well, especially in this wind. It did better than I thought it would. So overall, I'm very happy. I'll be doing a bunch of other videos with the other DRSs, the classics that I showed you. I'm going to want to get the 22 in here to make that a pro also. But I see AVS is making me some bowtail slugs that will fit in here. They got to be .427s or less. What we're going to do is going to make some. He's going to make some round nose bowtails, and we'll see how those are going to do. If I can get those close to the same speed as these, it should be pretty good. At this tune, I'm only going to get 9 good shots. Actually, I should have shot at something to see how much it dropped on that 10th shot, but I think when I was shooting at 400 yards, it fell way off on elevation once I got past that 9th shot. So, all right, well, that's going to do it for today. I don't think I'm going to lower the reg pressure because I like to be able to shoot that speeds. I'm hoping with the carbon fiber cylinder, I'll be able to get 10 or 12 shots out of it. I'd be real happy if I can do that at that speeds. And then once I get those bow tails, I'll see what kind of speeds I can get out of that. If I can get close to 1,000 feet per second, I'll be happy. I know the Altos, the round nose, they shoot pretty good at slower speeds, so maybe these round slugs I get from ABS will shoot okay at some lower speeds. So I want to give a shout out to Talon Tunes. I bought this rifle from Talon Tunes and the other two DRSs, and he gave me this cool little banner to put up. It kind of makes me look more official, like a real ranger, so I think it's pretty cool. I have on order the RTI Mora, so hopefully that comes in pretty soon. And but between the new rifles I have now, I got a lot of shooting, and it'll probably take up most of summer just to do all the stuff I want to do with them. But we'll keep on shooting it, and we'll see how we can do. So that's going to be it. So until next time, bye bye.